there, my name is Calle and I'm here to join you for a nice beginner's class of yoga. I start off with taking my shoes and socks off. I like to go barefooted, but it is completely up to you. We're going to start off nice and easy in whatever position feels most comfortable for you. I naturally go into a cross-legged position, but whatever feels best for you. That'll be the mantra for this whole class. If anything doesn't feel right, listen to your body. Take a step back if you need to. The same can go the opposite direction if you do feel like you've done this. The same can go the opposite way if you've done a move before and you want to take it further, you're welcome to. This is for you to just enjoy and relax. We're going to start off with some nice slow breathing, taking a big deep breath in through the nose and slowly exhale. Try to match your breath. Big deep breath in for at least 5 seconds. And exhale for 5 seconds. Start to slow things down. Relax the shoulders. Maybe close the eyes. And start to feel the rise and fall of the belly. Take a big deep breath in all the way up. And exhale, interlock those fingers and take it to the side. Deep breath in up. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn your chest to the right knee. Go ahead and release the hands, bringing the left hand to the knee, right hand behind. Keeping your chest raised, nice long spine. Big deep breath in back to center. Exhale, opposite side, bringing that right hand to the knee, left hand behind. And big deep breath in back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Let those hands come down to the ground. We're going to bow the forehead. Your body's going to tell you where to stop here. We're going to walk those hands forward, really stretching the arms away from the body. You can wiggle those fingers forward to get yourself a little bit further. Go ahead and walk the hands over to your right. Come back to center. Walk it all the way over to your left. And back to center, walking it back on up. Go ahead and unlock the legs. We're going to come forward to all fours. Placing the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We've got our feet flat against the ground. Nice straight spine here. This is our tabletop position. We're going to go into our cat-cows. Take a big deep breath in as we pull the belly button down towards the ground. The head raises up. And then exhale, curl the spine up, push against those. Push the shoulders. Deep breath in, belly down, head up. Reach the back of the skull towards the tailbone. And then exhale, curl the spine. Follow your breath here. Every time you breathe, there's a movement. As we start to warm up the spine. Let it be slow. And then we're going to come back to our tabletop position. From here, our feet are flat against the ground. We're going to press against the backs of our feet so our knees lift just gently above the ground. Hold it here nice and strong. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. Feel the core and the arms work for this. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale back on down. Curl the toes. Lift the knees, downward dog. From here, we're going to walk the dog out. So we're moving those heels back and forth. Hips can sway side to side. We're feeling good here. And then we're going to go ahead and nice and easy walk the feet in towards the hands as we come to our forward fold. Relax the head. Let the arms wrap around the body. Take a moment here. Deep breath in as we start to curl it up. Rise all the way. Bring those palms together and exhale down to the heart. Deep breath in, raise it up. Exhale, forward fold. Let the head hang. It's nice and heavy. Ragdoll here. Hands to the front of the shins, straight arms. Deep breath in, look forward. Exhale down. Plant the hands, big step back with the right foot for lunge. We're going to plant the right hand down. Left hand draws up for easy twist. Hold it there nice and strong. And then go ahead and lower that hand down, squaring the foot. We're going to drop the right knee down to the ground. Big deep breath in as we raise the chest crescent. And then exhale, come down. From here, we're going to start to straighten that front leg. The toes raise up. We're going to bow forward for a big hamstring stretch. Bending the knee back on forward, plant those hands, raise that back knee up off the ground. We're going to kick that front foot back for downward dog. Now from here, we're going to work on a little flow. So we're going to come up onto the tops of our toes, roll the spine forward to our plank, and slowly lower all the way down to the ground. Lay those feet flat. Chest raises, big deep breath in. And then exhale down. Curl the toes, raise up to the knees. Raise the knees, downward dog. Walk the feet back in towards the hands. Slowly begin your rise. Big deep breath in. Palms together, exhale down. Deep breath in up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to go a little faster this time. Deep breath in, hands forward, straight arms look. And then exhale down. Plant the hands, big step back with the left foot for lunge. Left hand stays planted, right hand draws up, easy twist. Hold it here nice and strong. Go ahead and lower that hand down, square the foot, drop that back knee to the ground. Big deep breath in as we raise it up. Exhale down. Start to straighten that front leg, sink those hips back, toes raise up. We're coming forward down towards the shin. And once more, bend the knee back on forward, plant those hands. We're going to raise that back knee up off the ground. This time we're going to hop that foot forward to our forward fold. Slowly raise it back on it. Big deep breath in. Palms together, exhale down. Deep breath in up. Exhale, sink the knees, come into your chair pose. We've got all the weight is in our heels. The toes can wiggle, the chest is raised. Keep that chest lifted. Breathe through it here. We're going to feel those thighs work for this. It's nice and strong. Big deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Big deep breath in, back to chair pose. And raise it up, release. Big deep breath in up. Exhale to the heart. Deep breath in up. Exhale, forward fold. You can keep those knees slightly bent. Grab each elbow. Gently sway it side to side.
or let yourself just hang, little rag doll. Back to center, planting those hands. Take a big step back with the right foot for lunge. This time we're gonna pivot the foot to meet the ground. We're edging the side of that foot in. Once we've got a good strong hold here, we're gonna raise up for our warrior one. Hips are squared forward. The knee is not past the toes, but you can sink into it a little bit to really challenge that warrior. Big deep breath in. Exhale for warrior two. Gaze over those fingertips. Straighten the front leg. We're going to sink forward, bringing that hand down to the shin, other hand straight up for triangle. If you need a block here, you can have a block there. You can press the hand to keep you stable. And then we're going to raise back on up. Bend that front knee forward, warrior two. Reverse back, reaching for that straight leg behind you. You can bring that left hand, you can bring that right hand to the lower back if you'd like. It's up to you. And then take the elbow forward down to the knee. Other hand draws a straight line all the way up to the fingertips. And then taking a look down at the foot, we're going to plant the hands, turn that back foot in. Give yourself a big hop up together for forward fold. Slowly ease it up one vertebra at a time. Big deep breath in at the top. Exhale down. Deep breath in up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to go ahead and take 2 steps back this time for downward dog. And we're going to take that flow one more time. So coming up onto the toes, rolling forward to our plank. Slowly lower down, raise the chest, big deep breath in. Come back into your downward dog. And then from here, nice and easy, we're going to lower down to all fours. Take those knees a little outside of shoulder width, feet together, sink it back. You can bring that forehead down for a child's pose. Raise it up to all fours. Bring those knees back in underneath the hips. We're going to take that right hand forward, left leg back. Hold it here nice and strong. Big deep breath in, elbow to knee. And then exhale, release. Big deep breath in. Exhale. One more big deep breath in. Exhale, release. Perfect. Go ahead and lower that down. Back to all fours. We're going to switch over to the other side. Left arm forward, right leg back. Hold it here nice and strong. Find that balance. Big deep breath in, elbow to knee. Exhale, release. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Lower down to all fours. Curl the toes, lift the knees, downward dog. Go ahead and walk those feet in towards the hands. And then slowly raise it up. Big deep breath in at the top. Exhale down. Deep breath in up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands, big step back with the left foot for lunge. We're going to pivot that back foot to meet the ground, edging the side in. Once you've got that strong hold, big deep breath in as we lift up for warrior one. Hold it here nice and strong. Slow down the breath. Big deep breath in. Exhale for warrior two. See if you can sink a little bit more into it. and straighten that front leg. Sink it forward, hand comes down to the shin, other hand comes straight up. Triangle. Keep that chest open. Go ahead and raise it back on up, bend that knee back forward for warrior two. And reverse it back, reaching for that straight leg behind, other hand comes up and over, or you can bring that left hand to the small of your back. Coming forward, elbow down to knee, other hand comes up and over. Taking a look down at that foot, planting that hand, turning the back foot in as we rock it forward to our forward fold. Relax it here, wrap those arms around, keep the knees slightly bent. And then big deep breath in as we start to raise it up. Excellent. From here we can work a little bit on our tree pose. So shift your weight over to that left foot. Right toes can stay on the ground, heels to shin, hands to heart. You can raise them up. You can be a wavy tree, whatever you want to be today. This is a good place to start. If you need to work here for balance, that's okay. If you want to go a little further, you might lift that foot below the knee, let it rest on the calf. The knee is pointed out, hold it. Find a place to focus on. If you want to go a little further, you can place that foot into the thigh or just above the knee. Try not to let it rest on the knee, that's too much pressure on the joint. You can stay here. If you want to go one step further, there's another option to point the toe, place the foot above the thigh, and let it rest against. Hold it there. Focus on a place. Root your foot to the ground. Slow down the breath. If you fall out of it, that's okay. Every day's different. Sometimes one side might be better than the other. Really just depends on the practice in that day. But keep trying. The more you practice, the better you're going to get. Big deep breath in as we raise those arms up. Exhale, go ahead and release back on down. You can work out those feet if you need to. We're going to shift over to the right foot. Same thing, toes on the ground, heel to the shin, hands to heart. Raise them up. Wavy tree. Whatever you want to do. Or you can bring that foot below the knee, above the knee, or you can point that toe, placing it against the thigh. Slow it down. I wonder if anyone is the wavy tree right now. A few more seconds as we keep it slow. Big deep breath in up. Exhale, slowly release, bring it back on down. Wiggle out those fingers. Come back to the top of your mat. Big deep breath in up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands plant, 2 steps back for downward dog. We're going to take that flow. So from our downward dog, we're going to come up onto the tops of those toes, roll it forward to our plank, slowly lower it down, raise the chest, big deep breath in, curl those toes, lift the knees, back into our downward dog. This next one's a bit of a challenge. If you need to grab your foot and place it where you need to go, that's okay. We're going to raise that right foot up towards the ceiling. And we're going to bend that knee, hopping it forward between the hands, planting it there. If it's stuck here and you need to grab it and force that foot where it needs to go, that's okay. We're in that lunge now. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and take a big deep breath in. The chest is over the knee. Push those arms forward, almost like we're soaring through the air. Hold it there nice and strong. We're gonna work those muscles. Keep breathing. Big deep breath in, exhale down. Go ahead and step that foot in just slightly. Bring those fingers in front of the toes. And we're gonna raise that left leg up nice and horizontal so you can come up to those fingertips. Now if you wanna stay here, you can stay here. Otherwise you can walk those hands in towards the foot. Maybe even grab a hold of the ankle, really challenge that balance. This one is a challenge. And go ahead and lower down. Forward fold. Big deep breath in up. Palms together. Deep breath in up. Exhale, forward fold. 2 steps back, downward dog. Let's see if we can go through this flow. Big deep breath in up. Exhale down. Raise the chest, deep breath in. Come to the knees if you need to. Lift the knees, downward dog. That was fast, I know. It's okay. You can catch up if you need to. Left foot, we're going to lift up. Bend that knee. See if you can hop it between the hands or force it where it needs to go. Left leg forward, right leg back. We've got the chest over the thigh. Big deep breath in as we lift it forward. We're really pushing those arms. Elongating the body. Hold it here just a few more seconds. Big deep breath in. Exhale down. Go ahead and hop that foot in just slightly. Hands come forward. Raise that right leg up. You can keep it here, or you can start to walk those hands in. See what you can do today. Maybe one side's better than the other. Go ahead and lower down. From here, we're going to come into our chair pose. Deep breath in up. Lift the chest. Now this next one is a challenge again. If you need to skip it, that's okay. We're going to come slowly down to the ground as we lower all the way and into our boat pose. So if you needed to just come into it gradually, we're seating down, we're leaning back, hands at the sides, raising the feet, feeling that core engage. If you don't feel a shake or you don't feel anything in that belly, lift the legs, lean it back, go to where you feel that core engage. Woo, I feel it. You should feel that little shake. That's called prana. That's good, that energy. Big deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Great job. Feet are planted. We're going to go ahead and rock it all the way to our back. Feet together, knees together. We're going to just go ahead and place the hands off to the sides for this first time. We're going to raise the hips up towards the ceiling. Big squeeze. As we really press the thighs up, lift the pelvic, lift the pelvic. If the knees start to point outward, bring them back on in. Keep everything in line. Big deep breath in, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, curl the spine back on down to the ground. Go ahead and lower the left leg all the way down, grabbing the right knee, give it a big hug, squeeze it there. You can roll out the foot here. And then grabbing hold of the knee, we're going to go ahead and pull it over to our left as we gaze to the right. Straighten that leg as best as you can. Reach behind the knee, gently pull it in towards the body. Point the toe up towards the ceiling. Flex the foot back. One more time, point. And flex. Go ahead and bend that knee, lower it all the way down to the ground. Switching over to that left knee, hugging it in towards the chest, give it a good squeeze. You can roll out the foot here. Grab a hold of the knee as we gently pull it over to our right and gaze to the left. Rolling it back to center. Go ahead and start to straighten that leg, reaching behind the knee, gently pulling that leg in towards the body. Go ahead and point the toe up towards the ceiling and flex it back. One more time, point and flex. Bending that knee. Bringing both knees into the chest, hugging the arms around them, giving yourself a big squeeze. You can rock it gently side to side, whatever feels good here. And start to slow it down. Relax. Come back to center, release the feet. Bring the feet all the way down to the mat. Bring them to about the width of your mat, hands on the belly or off to the side. If it feels more comfortable, you can bring the base of your feet together, knees apart. We're going into whatever feels best for us, a place where you can really hang out for a few minutes as we relax and go into our Shavasana. So feel the rise and fall of the belly as you take a big deep breath in, belly rise. Exhale, belly fall. On your next inhale, exhale, sink the body into the ground. Let the shoulders relax. Get rid of any tension in the body. We're melting into the ground. And we're going to find a moment of peace. Gently taking our body over to one side, bringing a hand underneath the head. Just like we're getting up out of bed. We have a free hand. Use that free hand to slowly push yourself up from the side. Coming back on up to a seated position. Again, coming to whatever position feels most comfortable for you.
The trolls are going on tour and you're invited. Their world is about to get a lot bigger and a whole lot louder. Find specially marked boxes of Big G cereals, Yoplait, and Go-Gurt. Scan the code on the box, play along, and collect all 4 trolls. Now that's awesome. See Trolls World Tour only in theaters. This movie is rated PG.
Let's take a moment to just relax here as we maybe take our hands to the knees, close the eyes, take a big deep breath in, pull the chest forward, let the head tilt back. Exhale, curl the spine back, chin comes down to chest. Deep breath in, lift it forward. Exhale, sink it back. Deep breath in.